Hello everyone, welcome. Today it's Marcie Gregorio here, CEO of Worldwide Title, and we're starting a series of our local real estate community and professionals here with you. Hello everyone, Marcie here, CEO of Worldwide Title, and today I'm so excited to introduce you to Rodrigo Povoa. Please, Rodrigo, share to our real estate community who you are and how you can help buyers and sellers here.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. My name is Rodrigo Povoa. I am not your typical realtor, and I work, live, and play in the heart of downtown Miami. And I've specialized in luxury high-rise condos in the Miami market over the last 4 years.
But you have like a specific niche that you like to bring to our community, and I want you to share how you've been helping buyers and sellers here in real estate. We've been working together for the past couple of years. It's been awesome working with you and partnering up with you and seeing your growth. So tell people a little bit about how are you not your typical realtor?
Yeah, thank you. I definitely appreciate that. The distinction I think I can help make is that most realtors don't have an emphasis around generational wealth building. And if they do, then maybe it hasn't been mainstream or communicated effectively. And I live by that, right? So what I love helping my clients understand is the opportunities that, are of the Miami market, and going from renting and what it takes and looks like to go into owning, and then also investing. So that way, it opens up a lot more doors, generationally speaking, when it comes to building wealth.
And I'm so excited to hear about that and sharing this information with the real estate audiences, because a lot of people, especially our younger generation, don't feel like there's opportunities, and I feel like you said, you can help someone rent, get into a rental. You can help someone buy, get out of your rental, and then ultimately invest. It's a process that people see, possibly think that can never happen for them, especially here in Brickell. Maybe they feel like the budget's not within them or whatever the reasons they have. But, reaching out to you and just having a call, just talking about their goals, what they want, what they're looking for. Hey, can I do this? I make X, Y, Z, and is this possible for me? And what I've seen you create for clients is exactly that, how they came in to rent and to buy. And what an amazing transition. What a feeling to buy after renting for 2 years and then going to a buy. And then now 2 years later, they're investing. And you're a prime example. You practice what you preach. You don't just do this for clients, you do it for yourself. And that's it's so exciting to work with you, refer clients to you, and who want to know more information. And so that's exciting what you do.
Yeah, I think you touched on a great point. I think especially my generation, they've figured out probably the hardest question or problem generationally, going back to maybe like the early 40s and 50s, and that's how to make money.
Yeah.
Right? And here in Miami, you see all of these younger kids solving for this problem. Now, the new problem that has arisen, at least in my perspective and experience, is misinformation.
Yeah.
Financial literacy, right? Because these things aren't conventionally taught. And if you don't have the curiosity to go look for it, and depending on who you find to source that information for you, can determine where you're going to end up. So I think, my unique perspective, the market, my experience being in the game, and working with people like you who are even more experienced and you have a different perspective too in a transaction, bringing that information and dumbing it down in a concise, effective manner. It all starts with a coffee. Right?
Yeah.
A lot of people think that, I don't want to meet with you, I'm not ready. Well, that's the point. That's why you meet.
Yeah.
Right? The 5 Ps are proper planning prevents poor performance.
Yes.
Right?
It's so important.
And I think it all starts with that coffee, because then you figure out what their goals are, and then you figure out where they're currently at, where they want to be, and then you just reverse engineer it.
Yeah.
And you help them get there. And I think it's attainable. It's a beautiful thing about Miami.
It's funny you mentioned sourcing that information or misled or something like that. I feel like exposure is key. to knowledge. Having someone like you by their side is so important. You live and breathe here. I mean, this is what you do for yourself, you know? And you have all the resources and everything you need to show the client, listen, what does it hurt to get information? You don't know what's possible unless you sit down and have that cup of coffee.
Yeah,
you know?
I agree.
So I think that's so unique what you bring to the table and information. It's possible at any budget, you know, what you're looking for, and generational wealth, which is not taught, can happen sooner rather than later. And that's exciting, you know, that's exciting to see. And a lot of people are not handling it like that, you know, the way you went about it to help people.
I've quickly learned that in Miami, it's the wild, wild west. If you're looking for a pragmatic second approach, I think that sitting down and having a conversation to understand, A, how much you know and what your experience has been and where you're at and where you want to go, I think it should be a dual interviewing process. Like, I need to understand where you're at and where you want to go, and if those goals align with my business process, my expertise, and then, you know, the resources and team that I have at my disposal, you know, if that solves for your problem, then, you know, it's a perfect match. But if it doesn't, right, that's okay too. You know, that's what the initial meeting or the coffee is for. It's an opportunity for my potential client to hire me and me to hire, right, and work for my client, because I don't want a piece of paper to dictate whether we work together. I want it to be a relationship, right? And so I think that's a point of contention sometimes for people, and why they're hesitant on even meeting with somebody. It's because they're so used to the wild, wild west out here, where it's like, sign this piece of paper, then I'll go show you a house, and then you're married to me, and then you never hear from them until you're ready to buy again. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in the long term, right? How do I help you make decisions today that impact your family in a positive way?
This is so important because my whole business is based on referrals. It's based on building relationships and networks. Every deal that comes through my desk, someone that I've personally touched and met. So that speaks volumes to why we're working together. You're here for the long haul, not just in looking for something. It's a relationship. This is about family. This is about working together to meet each other's goals, abandoning you, leaving you without information. You know, it's being there for you when you need it the most, because these are life events.
100%.
And it's so scary, whether you're buying or selling, especially if it's your first time or your 10th time. It could be scary. And having the right team in place and having someone that has your best interests and values and handles all that for you is so comforting.
Yeah, you can sleep at night.
You can sleep at night and just feel like, I don't have to worry about this.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%.
I can make it happen.
Yeah.
I always feel like sharing accolades and accomplishments, it's important because in our industry, it's a very competitive market.
Yeah.
Right? And so you work so hard and you go above and beyond. It just goes to show who you are, what you dedicate your life to, and the service you provide your clients. Tell me something that clients, buyers, sellers say about you that people should know.
You know, Miami-Dade has 84,000 active agents.
Wow, is that right?
It's the largest in the United States.
Yeah.
And so standing out is definitely important. I would agree. I would argue that it's actually pretty easy to stand out here. You know, if you pick up the phone, if you answer, right? I think one thing that my clients, many things, but my clients actively feedback that they give me is that I'm accessible, right? I answer the phone, whether it's a text or a phone call.
Right.
I'm reliable. I not only do what I say I'm going to do, right? But I'm, to your reference earlier, you know, I'm living and breathing these things, right?
Yes.
I moved here, I bought property, I am a landlord, I am a realtor, but I'm also a friend, right? I'm an advisor, I'm a consultant. But I think with all of that, the foundation of it all is that when clients come to me, they recognize that at the other end, right? So from the coffee to keys in their hand, right? Or the property that they sold, or the rental that they're getting in, they know I have a team behind me. That makes the process easier, right? The fact that they don't know that on average 52 people touched the pieces of paper that are involved, I think is reassuring to my clients.
It's just a great thing to provide to your client. I want you to now share a little bit about what's it like to partner, because we're partners in Worldwide Title. You and your transition, growing your business and your clients.
Yeah, that's another really good question. I think our partnership has been pivotal to me accelerating the growth of my business, because that's just one other swim lane that is involved in order to get a deal done between sellers and buyers alike that I don't have to worry about. I know that you have, I think Marcus Lemonis says it best, right? In order for you to be able to scale, a reputable, meaningful business, you have to have three things: people, process, and service. Right,
yeah.
Or product. And in our case, we have a service, and I think you have all three ingredients, which is why you do so well in your space. Me being able to have that peace of mind, I can convey that reassurance, confidence, to my clients, so that way they know that, hey, all the paperwork, the quarterback of this transaction that we're going through, we've got the best one in the game, and that's really reassuring to me, right? Because I know a deal can get done.
Yeah, I want to thank you for giving us a shot and growing our relationship. I'm so grateful. I love to do what I do, and there's nothing else to say that what we do very well. And I want to tell people about you because I think you're amazing at what you do. Your energy alone is so exciting. I feel like it is this whole Miami thing that's happening here. And people that reach out to you are going to be successful because there's a plan in place.
Yes.
And you live and breathe by what you do. And so congratulations to all your success. You've been growing and closing, and even when the markets would slow and down, you were making it happen. And so it's very exciting to see a young man like you achieving and going for it. It's amazing. So I just want to say congratulations to you.
Thank you. It's easier when you're, what is that saying? If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together.
Yes.
So that is tried and true here in Miami. You can go fast if you go alone. But what I've noticed is that fast money, they have slow problems.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be a part of that. I want that for my clients. I like the team mentality. I like the process. And it's been great. I'm excited for 2025.
So excited.
Regardless of what happens to the market, I think it's going to be really, really, really fun and really exciting for us.
It's going to be exciting. Well, Rodrigo, I want you to share with our viewers all your social handles. How can they find you? Where can they reach you?
Yeah, I appreciate it. Rodrigo Povoa. And if you're on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Not Your Typical Realtor. If you have any questions about real estate, what it is to rent, own, buy here in Miami or Atlanta, I've got a team in both markets. So feel free to reach out to me. You can DM me, or my phone number is in my handle. Looking forward to working with you.
And if you're looking for a good quality title company, Worldwide Title is here for you. Whether you're looking for estimated closing costs or even an amazing realtor, please reach out to us at our social panels at worldwidetitle.com. Thank you.